Okay. Now we will go for that unit testing. See, under unit testing, see, as I said, which are the jar files we need to download? Hello, are you guys with me?
J unit, sir. J.
JUnit jar as well as
Something.
Core and going.
Some
ham
hash.
crust core.
Ham crust.
Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
These two are the jar files what we have to download. Okay. I have downloaded, and how to load that jar files also I have shown. What is the full form of jar?
Java archive files.
Okay, Java archive files. Okay, fine. Archive, otherwise archive, whatever it is, not an issue. Now we will go for next one. Where is this JUnit? JUnit. JK. Okay. So observe this one carefully. Now we have got a class. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, I think I have shown you that test case template also, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are the columns available under test case template? Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what are the columns available?
Description. Then
Data, expected result, actual result, test pass or fail, as well as comments. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Those fields will be there. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That particular test case document, if you understood properly, then this particular test case also you can understand very easily. Now you can say here, let's assume I have written a class which is having a function get data and it is returning ABC. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now I have to test this function, whether this is working properly or not, as well as whether it is returning the result as per my requirement or not. I have to test it out. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys with me? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now let me show you. First, I have imported my JUnit as well as JUnit asset. These two we have to import it. I have imported. Okay, na? I'll come to this portion later. We will ignore and see here. In this class, I have written @test for this function. That means this function will be considered as test case. Is that clear? This function will be considered as a test case. Everyone, is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here few variables I have declared. Leave about these variables. Come to this. Say these things also you can remove. Fine. Concentrate. We have got a function where I have mentioned @test. If it is there, that will be considered as annotation. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we are enabling test case for this particular function. What we are doing in this test case, we are creating an object for dummy test case class. That means for our class, I'm creating an object over here. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After creating an object, you can see asset equals. Okay, now asset equals, it is just similar to make sure equality. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
it is making sure that data will be equal. That's it. So dt dot get data. dt is an object of our dummy test case class. In that dummy test case class, I'm calling get data function. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
What that get data function is returning? ABC. Okay, no?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? My expected result is ABC. What this function returns, that is what actual result. Okay, no?
Yes, sir.
Is both the results same? Yes or no?
No, sir.
It is not same, huh? Get data is not returning ABC.
They're same, sir.
Yeah, both are same. See, I am expecting ABC. Even that function also returning ABC. Both are same, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So asset equal. Both are equal. So test case is pass. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So my expected result as well as actual result, as both are same. If I run this, say run as JUnit test. If I run this, automatically you should get green color. See,
Okay.
that means test case is pass. Everyone, is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Now, sorry,
can you explain this function again, sir?
which one? Asset equals, sir?
Yes, sir. Like from the public void testing, the set equals this one again.
Okay, public. This one, huh?
So
See,
if we declare it with an annotation, this will become the unit testing. So you told something, no, sir? What is it?
yeah. See, on the top of any function, if you specify @test, that particular function will turn as test case function.
Okay, okay.
Okay, now in that only your assert functions will work.
Oh, okay, okay.
Clear, Nama, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So in that, I'm checking for equality. One is my expected result and another one is my actual result. We are checking both. If both are matching, test case is pass and you'll get the result green. Suppose my expected result is AB. Suppose if the actual result is not matching with my expected result. So condition will be false, right? Test case will be false.
Yes.
Now let me run this. Test case will fail. It will show you red color. Okay, na? Everyone, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why it is failed also you can check it out. Expected is AB, but was ABC. C is the difference. It is showing C.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Like this, whenever if you need to, what you say, test your functions, then you can take the help of this particular, what you say, unit testing. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Next. See, here I have tested for string data. If you want to test for numeric data also, you can test it. Numeric, float, even that is also numeric only. Any two objects, if you need to test it, any two values also, if you need to test, you can take the help of this. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is for equality check we have did. Next. Now we are going to see next one. Now at the rate test is there, right? Instead of at the rate test, I can use at the rate test timeout long 0.010 I have mentioned. Correct, na?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning?
After 10 seconds, it will. The maximum limit for timeout is 10 seconds.
Okay. Let's say whenever you are testing any of the code, it might take some extra time. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Instead of taking extra time, if you want to reduce the time limit, otherwise if you want to specify, okay, within this particular time limit only you have to finish your testing, means you can specify time limit like this.
Yes, sir.
So I'm specifying 10 seconds. So within 10 seconds, my test case will get finished.
Okay.
Any doubts so far? See? Okay. Again, how much ever big it is, within less than 10 seconds, it will get finished. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how you can use test, otherwise test with the parameter. Okay, na? Everyone, is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say in a program, we have got so many test cases, but one of the function I don't want to test it. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
One of the function I don't want to test it, I want to skip it. So how can I skip that function? Just on the top of that, if you specify @ignore, that function will not be tested only. That function will not be executed only. Is that clear?
Sir, can you repeat again?
See, in a big project, we will be having so many functions,
Yes, sir.
where only few functions need to be tested. Few functions I don't want to test. Some useless functions will be there, right? Which I don't want to test it.
Yes, sir.
Those functions, why to test and waste our time and memory? For that sake, simply if you just specify @ignore, that function will not be considered for testing only.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is that clear, everyone?
So what will happen if we don't give anything? Like,
That will be used for a function execution now. At least for execution it will be used, not for testing at least.
okay, so this one won't be used for execution as well?
Yes, ma. This one won't be executed also. You can see at that if I enable @ignore and see run as, I'm not getting any option only here to run. Clear, right? Neither JUnit test you are getting, Java application also you are not getting. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Like this, any of the functions, if you need to simply skip it off, in the sense @ignore is the best solution. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed with next one, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have did simple what you say, equality testing. Now we are going to check many other things. What are those? Let me show you. See, here we have got a string object, integer variables, two arrays. Now if you need to compare two strings, see, asset equals str1 and str2, both are same. Both are same or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Test case is false. And this one, assert to same. See, equals, it will check for value. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Assert to same will check for the type of object, the object also. See, str1 and str1 both are same objects only. Not only values, even object is also matching.
Yes, sir.
So assert to same will check for that. So even this test case is also pass. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Assert to true. Value 1 is less than value 2. Condition is pass. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Even that test case is pass. Okay. Assert to false. This function is expecting false. Value 1 is greater than value 2. Of course, that is false. Even that is expecting false. So test case is pass.
Ah,
Is that clear?
yes, sir.
Okay. Next, assert not null. This is expecting not null. That means str1 should have some value. Of course, str1 is having some value. This test case is also pass. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah. Assert null. This one is expecting from str2, it is expecting null values. str2, it is expecting null. str2 is not null. So this test case will be failed. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, assert not same. Both the objects are not same. Of course, this test case is pass. Okay, no?
Yes, sir.
Assert array equals. Here we are comparing two arrays. Of course, both the arrays are same. So among all these test cases, only one test case is failed. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Check it out. See? Assertion error. First class. Click on this. It is showing this. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right, everyone?
Sir.
Like this, whenever if you need to test your codes, you can take the help of this JUnit test case. Remember this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Evan? Yes, sir. Okay. Fine. Now we'll go for next one. This is just individual codes we have written for testing. Okay, na? Now, if you need to group all these things and if you need to get the report of all this test cases in the sense, then we have got one more program. What is that? Let me show you now. Okay. Next program is meant for retrieving the report of all your test cases. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you how that looks. See, our first class, which is having all your test cases, say result equal to JUnit core dot run classes first class dot class. That means this class we are executing because within that class only all the test cases are there, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm loading that over here and running it. From that, whatever the failures are there, I'm retrieving. First failure I'll store, I'll print the failure. Second failure, I'll print. Third failure, fourth failure. Like this, failures, all the failures one by one, I'll print it here. If I have, okay, na?
Yes, sir.
If not, result was successful. If all the test cases are success, then the result is successful. Of course, in our program, we have got one failure test case, correct now?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
here you will get failure, here was successful, it returns false. You can check it out. See, it has retrieved null. That means this is the failure case and the result is false. Was successful means it is false. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, is that clear, ma'am?
Sir.
Yes.
Like this, for all the test cases, if you need to get the report about all the test cases, whatever we have dealt, then this is what the answer for you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. Now, not this. Yeah. See, under unit test, we have got few annotations available. Those are, you can see, @ before class, @ after class, @ before, @ after, @test, @ignore. These are the predefined annotations what we have. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, for what purpose this test annotations are there, we want to know right now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So could you please tell me? Yes.
For checking, sir.
Okay. That's it. Hmm. What else? Are you guys with me? Tell me. Hello. Yes or no? Okay, pa. Let me only tell you. See, in our program, we have got one test case. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Clear? We have got one test case. When we are testing that particular test case, suppose if you have some pre-requirements, okay, na?
Yes, sir.
If you have some prerequisites which needs to be loaded first, in the sense, then you can take the help of either before class, otherwise before. That means before your test case class is loaded, if you need to load something, in the sense, you take the help of before class. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before, if you use, before your test case is loaded, if you need to load something, you can take the help of this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, after your test case is done, if you need to do something, in the sense, you can take the help of @after, otherwise @after class. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Both are same, after class and after.
No, ma. Immediately after your test case, if you need to do anything, you can take the help of after. And after test case class is done, then you can take the help of after class. Clear, no, ma?
Yes, sir.
And ignore means it won't get executed. I hope you are aware of it. See, first before class, then before our test case, after class. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Can you explain one more time difference between after and after class?
See, ma, immediately after your test case is done,
Okay.
if you need to do any operation, let's say closing your connection,
Okay.
something like that. A best example I'll tell you, ma. Now, whenever if you want to test any database connection, got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
So in before class, we will be mentioning different types of connections will be available. So there I will choose one connection. Okay.
Yes.
With that, in before, what I will do, I will load the connection. First, in before connection, I have loaded the properties. In before, I have created the connection. In the test case, I have tested the connection. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Then after, what I will do, I will close the connection. After class, what I will do, I will destroy that connection.
Okay.
Like this, step by step. Before class, before, test case, after class. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this way, whenever if you need to do any operations, this is what the best what you say, life cycle kind of functions more. Okay, na? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Can you have the next one?
Sir, can we give 2 before or 2 after in the same code?
No, ma. Okay, na? If you mention also, of course, that is not a big issue. It gets executed. Okay, na?
Okay, but which one first?
Two befores will get executed now. One after the other, it will get loaded. Not an issue.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So now, so far whatever we have dealt, this is what your test cases is all about. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Now, real important things we have to start it up. That is what, from one version to another version, what are the changes happened, we are going to discuss.
Sir, can you define this unit testing?
Okay, you want the definition of unit testing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, write down. Unit test is a module unit test is a module which is meant for testing the code defined within the Java programs. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Next, this is specially designed for testing individual modules. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, start writing. That is JDK 1.5 changes. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So what are the changes happened within JDK 1.5 is what we need to know right now.
Yes, sir.
In interview, they'll ask what are the changes happened in JDK 1.5, what they have implemented in JDK 1.6, like this. So you should be ready with this one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
With all these things, your core Java will be finished now. So JDK 1.5. Okay, first thing they have introduced args length. Okay, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So args length they have introduced. You can check it out. We have got a class. We have got a public display function. See this concept, three dots. I hope you know this.
Yes, sir.
What is three dots? Speciality? What is the specialty of three dots? The three dots denotes args length, which can take array of arguments. How many ever arguments you want, it will take. Is that clear?
Yes,
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
So as I have specified three dots over here, it can take how many ever arguments. Now see, I am calling same display function with one argument. I am calling display function with two arguments, display function with three arguments. As I am specifying array of arguments, it can take how many ever you want. So if you supply one also it will take, we will be iterating, we'll print that argument over here. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you pass two arguments, we will take two arguments from two. First argument will store, will print. Second argument will store, will print. Like this, arguments one by one, we will be retrieving, we'll be printing here. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Next. When it comes to this one also, we are supplying three, one by one. We will store, we will print. Check it out. So first one, 1, 2, 3. Like this. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the first, what you say, concept they have introduced over here. Now, second concept, auto boxing. We have got it in JDK 1.5 only. What is auto boxing? Tell me. By seeing this program itself, you should tell me.
Creating an array and adding elements in an array.
One is integer and one is decimal type. Yeah.
No, sir. See, basically, array list initially till JDK 1.5, they have defined in such a way that it will accept only string type of values. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Where from JDK 1.5, they have designed in such a way that it will accept primitive type of values also. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
10 is a primitive value, right?
Yes, sir.
10.5 is also a primitive value. So both the type of values it is accepting. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like this, if you need to accept any, primitive values also in JDK 1.5, they have introduced this concept like auto boxing. It started accepting the values. Right now, it works. It is accepting, it is printing also. So no issues. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Next. We have got auto unboxing. See, we have got integer object over here. Okay, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Integer object is there. That integer object, previously it was not able to fit it into int variable. That means for a primitive variable we cannot store it. Clear now? Are you guys with
Yes.
me?
Yes, sir.
This is a primitive data type variable, whereas this is an integer class object. If you need to store integer class object into primitive variable, it was not possible previously. In JDK 1.5, they have introduced the concept of auto unboxing, where right now, if you start storing integer class object, this will allow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
right now it is allowing, no need of any conversion. It is allowing, we are storing. Then if you print, it prints the data. Simple. Nothing much complicated. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Can you have next one?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
basically, if they ask you a question like, what are the changes that has been made in JDK 1.5? So, do you have to tell that all this that you are showing about auto boxing,
Yes,
you know?
ma.
Oh, okay.
Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Next. For each loop. We have got for each loop in JDK 1.5 only. What is for each loop?
Can I iterate to a collection?
This is meant for iterating the collection, otherwise array, these kind of stuffs. Okay, na? See, here we have got an array of elements. Okay. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have got array of elements. From this array of elements, one by one, we don't need to check any count or anything. Directly for str colon counts, we are mentioning so that it will retrieve the values one by one and we will print it. No condition check, no limit check, nothing is needed over here. Directly it will fetch the values one by one and we are storing it. That one by one values we are printing it over here. Clear, right?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
This concept we have got it in JDK 1.5. Previously what we used to do, we used to find the length, we used to iterate one by one. So much hangama we used to do. Right now, nothing like that. Simple. Okay. Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
They have introduced generics also in JDK 1.5 only. What is generics?
We saw in list, no, sir, where we declare it with
Hmm.
the like here the map string integer. It's a generic function hash map,
Correct.
and also the list string is also generic.
Correct. Whereas if you want to allow only specific type of value, at that time we will take the help of this particular what you say generics. Here list I am specifying string or a list. That means it will take only string type of values into it. Here I am specifying map string and integer. That means key should be a string, value should be integer. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Like this, whichever the type you want, you can specify it and you can store the content in that particular fashion. Okay, na? Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you
Okay.
explain the previous one more time?
Hama. See, basically array list, it was accepting any type of value previously. Okay,
Right.
now
Mhm.
where what you say in JDK 1.5 we have got a concept of generics. Generics, what we will be doing, list string. Here we are simply specifying string. Once if you specify string, what this list will have, list will do, it will allow only string type of values into it. Is that clear?
Right, sir.
And here for map also you can see string and integer. That means this hash map will allow keys as string, values as integer.
Okay.
Can I have the next one?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Next, we have got a static import. What is the static import? Did you guys understood anything from this? Okay, fine. Let me only tell you. Okay. See, previously what we used to do, math.py, math.abs, math.that, math.this, we used to make use. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Where here import static java.lang.math.star. That means whatever the classes, variables, everything available under math class, we are importing as a static. So directly we can use that particular concepts, I mean variables and functions available under math class. Okay, no?
Yes,
See,
sir.
ABS. That means you don't need to mention math.abs. Directly if I say ABS, it is referring to your math.abs. That is what your static is all about. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is static import. ABS we are using. This is again one more ABS. This is meant for checking minus 1000. This is minus 100 and this is meant for converting minus 400. Check it out. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
That is what simple direct access it is allowing. That is what the specialty. Remember this. Can I proceed with next one?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So this is your JDK 1.5 changes what we have got. Now we are going to see what are the changes we have got in JDK 1.6. Okay. Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. The first thing what we have got in JDK 1.6 is internalization. What is meant by internalization? They will call it as internalization, otherwise I11N. Okay, no? Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Internalization, otherwise I11L. Otherwise, we have got localization, otherwise L18N. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
So, what is the meaning and why the name L18N has come into a picture in the sense between L and N, 18 characters will be there. Is that clear? And why I11N in the sense between I and N, 11 characters will be there in the internalization. Okay?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Can I have the next one?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So, what is the use of this one? Is there anyone to answer? Hello.
Use of internalization, sir.
Yes, ma'am. See, I18N, L11N. Hmm. What is the use? Fine. Let me tell you the simple thing, ma'am. See, whenever I was developing a website, I was developing a website for what do you say? Some Saudi Arabian government company, government. Okay, na? Hello.
Yes, sir.
For Saudi Arabia government, we were developing a website. What is this website is all about? You know, that is export, import, something and all. You don't worry about all those things. Now, what is their requirement is if I'm opening their website in Saudi Arabian countries, any of the Arabian countries, the website should display the content in Urdu. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Other than Arabian countries, any other location, if it is opening, it should open in English. That is what their requirement is all about.
Yes, sir.
So, what I have to do for that? Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
For that only, this local will be helping us a lot. See, local LC equal to local dot get default. I'm getting the country, which country I'm there, I mean, which my machine is there, and which language my country will support, and display name, ISO 3 country. ISO 3 names will be there for a country as well as languages also. Okay, na? International standardization approval names and country names are there. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So I'm retrieving the country name as well as language name for our thing, and ISO languages, which are the list of ISO languages available in the world. I'm retrieving all the list, storing into string array, printing one by one. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you can check it out. See, these are all ISO languages available. And if you just check it out, US, mine is country, it is showing US, and display language, it is English United States, it is, and USA, ISO country, and ISO 3 language is ENG. Okay. And these are all list of ISO languages available. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So, with the help of these details only, we used to get to know, okay, where we are there, where the website is opened, whether it is opened in Arabian country, otherwise outside Arabian country. We used to compare it. Because of that, we were loading the content of the website to English or Urdu. Okay,
Yes, sir.
everyone, is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Evan, Supriya, Rashmi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, we have got a concept of double-ended queue, DQ, we'll call it as. What is DQ? What is double-ended queue? Got my question?
Sir.
Double-ended queue, it is a queue which can be inserted from the first as well as from the last also. In both the sides, front or back, we can insert. As well as deletion also, we can remove from the front as well as remove from the last also. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Now see here, we have got a DQ. We have inserted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm printing the elements available in the DQ. Poll first. That means I'm removing first element. Which is the first element which will be removed?
A 1.
Yes. Poll last. Which is the last element?
7.
7.
7 will be removed. Offer first. That means we are inserting in the first element. That means from the front side I'm inserting. So 1 will get added over there. Offer last. I'm adding 7 in the last position. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then if I print DQ, it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's see. Initially this was there. Then I have removed 1 as well as 7. Then I have inserted 1 and 7. So we got true. Then after that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far to everyone?
No,
Hello.
sir.
So this is DQ we have got. Okay, na? Next, what is meant by enumeration? Enum. Any idea? Okay, write down. Enum is meant for.
So enumeration, ENUMERATION.
No, not enumeration. This is enum I am speaking right now. Enumeration is an interface now.
Okay.
Okay, now write down about enum. Enum is a okay, now enum is a what you say type which is meant for.
Is it ENUM?
Yes, ma. Enum is a type which is meant for defining specific constants within the program. Clear, right? Enum is meant for defining constants within the program. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are those constants? How that constants will be there? All those things in next session we are going to start. Okay, no? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And one small information. One sec.